Let's take a look at that part of math that we call algebra. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Why are we doing this? Well, it's really pretty simple. When we start learning math, it's usually pretty easy for us, and we're anxious to answer the teacher's questions. Then suddenly the math has letters in it, and it looks a little more complicated. But for most people, that's not a huge stumbling block to learning. But when we get into what's called algebra, that's when the math gets a little more concerning for a lot of people. And when the algebra gets a little more complicated, oh, for a lot of people, it just gives them a headache and they really start to lose interest in math. Well, let's turn those frowns around and make algebra something that we can understand and that we enjoy doing. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, first of all, let's think about algebra as not just one idea, but as lots of ideas that are all connected. They're ideas that are connected to other algebra ideas, and they're ideas that are connected to our mathematical past. If we can understand the connections, we can understand algebra. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, one thing we'll do is look at math through lots of different representations, maybe pictures or words, or tables or graphs or equations. And if we can look at math, if we can look at algebra through all those different lenses, then we'll be able to understand it. So what do you think? Are you ready to tackle algebra? Okay, let's go. Let's do some algebra.